Welcome to the deep dive.
So,
Sometimes you come across a concept that just clicks, really changes how you look at a problem. And today we're digging into one of those. It's all about tackling that feeling of being constantly swamped by daily choices.
yeah, that overwhelm.
Exactly. And our source material for this deep dive kicks off with a line that, honestly, it really hit home for me.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
It says, most business owners are tired not from work, but from deciding the same things over and over again.
Oof. Yeah, that resonates.
Right. So our mission today is to unpack this really powerful idea from the material. It's called the One Decision Rule for Business Owners.
And the promise is pretty big, freeing up serious mental space and, well, time.
And, it's not just for business owners, is it? I mean, this is incredibly relevant for pretty much anyone in today's world. All that information flying around.
Totally.
That feeling of being drained
Yeah.
by just making the same small decisions again and again. That's universal, whether you're running a company or just, managing your own projects. Your life, even.
Every time you have to revisit something you've already decided, or something that could be a one-off decision, you're just burning valuable mental energy, needlessly.
Right.
So this deep dive is basically offering you a kind of strategic shortcut, a way to understand how to get that focus back.
Okay, so let's get into it. This one decision rule. The core idea, it actually sounds elegantly simple when you put it like that.
That is, isn't it?
You make a decision once, just once, and then the key part, you systemize it.
Right.
So it just never needs to be made again.
Exactly.
Think about it. Every choice, big or small, it uses up energy, like a little tax on your brain power.
Yeah, a mental tact. I like that.
And this rule is basically designed to, well, get rid of those recurring taxes.
And what's really fascinating here, I think, it's not just the time you save, although that's great. It's how it sort of fundamentally changes your brain's approach to routine stuff.
How?
Well, when you systemize a decision, you're not just like automating a task on your computer. You're automating the thinking part, the cognitive load that task used to demand.
Ah, okay. The thinking.
Yeah. Think of it like defragmenting your mental hard drive. You know?
Oh, that's a great analogy. Defragging your brain.
Exactly. Freeing up all that processing power, not for just keeping the lights on, day-to-day maintenance, but for actual innovation. Big thinking.
That mental hard drive defrag analogy is spot on. It really clarifies it. But it makes me wonder, what stops us? Why don't we all just do this naturally?
That's a really good question.
Is it just like inertia, the way we've always done things? Or maybe some kind of bias that keeps us repeating decisions?
I think it's often a mix of things.
Yeah.
There's definitely a comfort in the familiar, right? Even if it's not efficient.
Creatures of habit?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, often, we're just too busy doing the things.
Too busy chopping wood to sharpen the axe?
Precisely. Too busy doing to step back and think, okay, how can I make this process better? The immediate pressure, the task right in front of you, it just overshadows that long-term win you'd get from setting it up once.
Right. The tyranny of the urgent.
It really requires a conscious shift, a deliberate choice to say, okay, I'm investing time now.
To save way more time and energy later.
Exactly. The dividends are exponential down the line.
And that upfront investment, it really clicks when you see the examples, the material we're looking at. It gives some really concrete ones, helps bring the rule to life.
Yeah, the examples are great.
Okay, so let's look at one. Instead of a business owner, say, approving every single social media post, which sounds exhausting.
Oh, absolutely. Nightmare.
The solution, using this rule, is create a brand guide once.
You decide up front. Tone, voice, visuals, what's okay, what's not.
You make the decision once, put it in the guide, and then that guide does the heavy lifting going forward.
Exactly. Empowers a team, frees up the owner. Simple. Or think about leads. Manually assigning leads.
Oh, classic bottleneck.
Total time suck. And focus train, the one decision fix. Automate the routing rules once.
You figure out the logic, set up the system, maybe in your CRM or whatever.
Yeah. Set it and forget it. Well, mostly forget it.
And then your team, and critically your brain, just never have to touch that specific decision point again.
Done. Solved.
And here's another really good one from the source. If you find yourself maybe repricing offers every quarter, constantly rethinking it.
Yeah, reacting to the market maybe, but in a very ad hoc way.
Right. The rule suggests you build a set review schedule once.
Okay, so the decision isn't about the price each time.
No, the decision is when and how you review prices. What criteria trigger a review?
Got it. So it changes it from this like reactive, energy-sucking chore.
into a scheduled, predictable, almost automated process. The core idea keeps coming back to this: one decision, one setup.
And the payoff, connecting this back to the bigger picture, it's it's profound. The material uses this phrase, infinite mental space saved.
Infinite mental space.
Yeah.
That's bold.
It is bold.
Yeah.
But think about the cumulative effect. The source actually says, if you apply this rule, maybe find one thing a week,
Yeah.
you'll literally watch your calendar and your headspace open up fast.
Just opens right up.
It's all about front-loading that effort,
Yeah.
making the system work for you instead of you constantly working the system.
Infinite mental space saved. It really makes you think, doesn't it? How much sort of cognitive friction we just put up with, assume is normal. Like you said, constantly tripping over the same little things every day, when we could just build a little bridge.
Yeah.
Once.
Exactly.
Okay, but this sounds almost too easy. Are there pitfalls, like situations where this one decision rule might actually be the wrong move? Or maybe the one decision becomes outdated if things change really fast?
That's a really important point, a vital question, actually. Because while it's about lasting solutions, one decision doesn't necessarily mean set in stone forever and never look at it again.
Oh.
It's often a decision about how you handle something recurring. Or, like the pricing example, it's deciding how often and under what conditions you revisit the decision-making process itself.
So the one decision might be to create a regular review cycle.
Exactly. The pricing review schedule itself is the one decision. It builds in the adaptability. It allows for future adjustments based on a system you designed rather than those constant reactive, energy-draining choices.
So it's about building the system for deciding, not necessarily making one single choice that never changes.
Precisely. You've nailed it. And that really brings up a crucial question, I think, for you, the listener.
Yeah.
Where are those areas in your work, maybe even in your personal life? Where are you making the same decisions over and over and over again?
Finding those loops.
Yeah. Where could you apply this rule?
Okay, so wrapping this up then, the core takeaway seems to be this incredible power you unlock by investing that time up front, making one solid foundational decision that just wipes out countless future decisions.
Yeah, eliminates them.
It's like a shortcut, not really to avoid effort, but to channel it better. Feel less swamped, more productive by using your decision-making energy where it really counts, on the big stuff.
Well said.
And look, if you're listening and thinking, okay, I get it, but I need some help actually doing this, putting the one decision rule into action.
Yeah, where do I start?
Right. The source we looked at, it has a very clear call to action for that.
Yeah.
It says you can get the framework at joingps.com.
Joingps.com.
Got it. So the resource is there if you want to take the next step.
And maybe that leads us to just one final thought, something for you to mull over after this.
Okay.
Having heard about this one decision rule,
Yeah.
what's the one decision, just one, that you can make once, maybe this week, that would genuinely free up some of that infinite mental space for you, looking ahead, weeks, months down the line?
Just one thing this week.
Yeah, because finding those spots, those opportunities for systemic change, that's where thinking critically about how you work, or even how you live, can really make a massive difference.